Once upon a time in a faraway kingdom, there lived a beautiful girl named Rapunzel. She had long golden hair that shimmered like the sun, but Rapunzel's life was not as magical as her hair. She was locked away in a tall, isolated tower deep within an enchanted forest by a wicked sorceress named Gothel. Gothel kept Rapunzel hidden because her hair held magical powers that kept Gothel young and powerful. Every day Gothel would visit Rapunzel, calling out, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." Rapunzel would lower her long braid from the tower window, and Gothel would climb up. Though the tower was lonely, Rapunzel made the best of it. She spent her days painting, reading, and singing with the birds and squirrels who visited her window. One sunny morning, a young and adventurous prince named Flynn was wandering through the enchanted forest. Flynn was known for his bravery and his knack for finding trouble. This day was no exception. He'd been fleeing from guards after a daring escapade when he stumbled upon the hidden tower. Hearing Rapunzel's sweet singing drifting through the forest, Flynn was captivated. He had never heard such a beautiful voice. Determined to find the source, he climbed the tower using vines and stones as footholds. As he climbed, he heard Rapunzel singing again, this time about her own life. "Oh, what will become of me, Rapunzel, trapped in this tower endlessly?" Flynn reached the window and peered inside. He saw a girl with long golden hair singing softly to herself. "Rapunzel?" he called out gently, not wanting to startle her. "Is that your name?" Rapunzel turned in surprise, her eyes wide with curiosity. "Who are you?" she asked. "I'm Flynn, a prince from the neighboring kingdom," he replied with a charming smile. "I heard your singing and had to meet you." Rapunzel, who had never had a visitor before, was both excited and nervous. She and Flynn quickly became friends, sharing stories and laughter. Flynn told her about the wonderful world outside the tower, and Rapunzel's heart ached to see it for herself. Flynn and Rapunzel devised a plan. Flynn would help Rapunzel escape from the tower, and they would embark on an adventure to see the floating lanterns that filled the sky every year on her birthday. Rapunzel had seen these lanterns from her tower and had always wondered about them. They waited for the perfect moment when Gothel was away. Flynn prepared a sturdy rope for them to climb down. When the time came, Rapunzel and Flynn descended from the tower, Rapunzel's heart pounding with excitement and a hint of fear. The forest was even more magical than she had imagined, filled with vibrant flowers, chirping birds, and gentle breezes. Their journey to the Lantern Festival was filled with thrilling adventures. They crossed rushing rivers on rickety bridges, climbed steep hills, and navigated through dense forests. Along the way, they made new friends, a mischievous chameleon named Pascal and a loyal horse named Maximus. Pascal was small but brave, often providing comic relief, while Maximus, with his noble spirit, became an invaluable ally. Finally, they reached the kingdom just in time for the Lantern Festival. The entire kingdom was aglow with excitement, and Rapunzel's eyes sparkled with anticipation. As the sun set, Flynn took Rapunzel to the best spot by the river to watch the lanterns. The sky filled with thousands of glowing lanterns, each one floating up into the night like a tiny twinkling star. Rapunzel watched in awe, tears of joy streaming down her face. For the first time she felt truly free, but their happiness was short-lived. Gothel, furious and desperate to reclaim Rapunzel's magical hair, had tracked them down. She confronted them, Trying to drag Rapunzel back to the tower, Flynn bravely stood up to Gothel, but she was too powerful. In the struggle, Flynn was injured. Desperate to save him, Rapunzel offered to return with Gothel if she let her heal Flynn. Gothel agreed, and Rapunzel used her hair's magic to heal Flynn. However, Flynn, knowing this would only trap Rapunzel again, made a daring move. He cut Rapunzel's hair, severing its magical power. Gothel's grip on youth and beauty faded, and she disappeared forever. Rapunzel's hair, now short and brown, no longer held its magical glow, but she realized she didn't need magic to be special. She had discovered her own strength, courage, and the love of her friends. Flynn, now fully recovered, took Rapunzel back to his kingdom, where she was reunited with her long-lost family, who had never stopped searching for her. Rapunzel and Flynn were welcomed with open arms, and the kingdom celebrated their return with joy and festivity. Rapunzel embraced her new life, exploring the world, learning about her heritage, and sharing her stories with the people she met. Every year on her birthday, Rapunzel and Flynn released a lantern into the sky, a symbol of hope, freedom, and the magic of adventure. They lived happily ever after, their hearts full of love and their lives filled with endless adventures. And so, Rapunzel's story reminds us that no matter how tall the tower or how dark the forest, courage, kindness, and friendship can light the way to a happy ending.